Hey, what's going on everyone? This is your man Testament. Just want to thank you guys for tuning into the Umbron House. So today we're actually releasing a new series on the channel. It's called In a Nutshell. And so what In a Nutshell is it's a video that has animations along with some lore discussion, some background info about a hero. And so for today's In a Nutshell segment, we have Magrok, the Imbuer, just to wrap off, to tie off the Umbron Weekend that we just had. And we have the narrative director, Alan, who's going to be giving us some lore background and just answering some questions and giving us some info about who Magrok is and what is his role in the Umbron society as well. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy the animations, the stuff that I've been working on for a while. Just with some of the voice acting, some of the sound effects, stuff like that. Just having a little fun with it. And again, like I said, all it is just a summary of what that hero does or what it's known for. And so you guys will definitely see, I guess what I'm talking about with Magrok when you guys check out this animation. And anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in a bit. Take care.
Magrok sheepish.
Yeah, Magrok! Shadow Kazooie!
So yeah, Magrok the Imbuer. So just to start off with, who is Magrok?
So Magrok is one of the Umbron leaders. He actually makes an appearance, which I didn't realize. He makes an appearance in the RPG. He's one of the. If you go into one of our dungeons, he's actually a boss in one of the dungeons there.
Oh, cool!
You can fight. Now that isn't directly really relevant to where we're going with the story now, but I thought it was just a fun little thing that you'd like to know. That
cool.
He's such a Magrok lover. I thought you'd like to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is one of the Umbron leaders, as I say. Obviously, there are several. The big one, of course, being General Carnage.
Okay.
General Carnage is the Umbron leader. He's the most warlike. He's the smartest. He's the biggest, which in Umbron culture makes him daddy number one.
Oh, yeah.
But Magrok is also warlike like every Umbron, but he is a slightly more spiritual side of things.
Okay.
He has the faith of a lot of the Umbron. So that's not saying they follow him over General Carnage. It's just he also has a large following of sort of fanatical, dedicated followers.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm not sure that he would necessarily try to stand up against General Carnage because, but the Umbron as a people do, as a group and a race, do look to. They're not necessarily the most trustworthy. Like they will often try to overthrow each other.
Right.
We've touched on it a little bit. Overseer Tusk Rage is definitely vying for a better position.
Gorax is
exactly. He's vying for a better position. So you can never trust an Umbron. And Magrok is, as I say, he's very good at winning over the love and the passion of other Umbron. If anything, he's very much like a spiritual leader, whereas General Carnage is a general. He's a military leader.
Right. So in regards to that then, so when you say like he's a spiritual leader and he's gained the faith of his followers and whatnot, you say he's very well at doing that. Does that imply that he still has the capability to be very conniving like some of the other Umbrons as well? Oh yeah, man.
He's definitely got a conniving side. Like he's as I say, these guys all they're looking for that. They love it. They love to fight. But who doesn't want to be the big guy in charge?
Okay.
So he has that side, and I mean, as you can see from his art, he he definitely has a rage to him as well, and he's he might be that side, but he is still a big, competent, capable fighter. Like he can scrap. He can. He can throw down the best of them if he needs to.
Oh, you know? Nice, sweet. So in regards to his art too, I noticed that on his staff, is it on his staff he has a stone on there?
Yeah, he's got a couple. Yeah, he's got a couple of he has a couple of symbols on there, which obviously they tie to the mountains. From obviously he's a Dread Mountain Order cross order hero, and those are some of the stones that have actually they're bit. So all of the Umbron, when they've come back into the world, have come up from the rift. Okay. Those are a couple of the stones from the rift that he keeps attached to his staff. Okay. We haven't explored it yet, but just to sort of tie into his spirituality, where they come from, the Umbron, have all been kind of birthed from this rift, and those are where those come from.
So when you say like the spirituality, though, it sounds like it's like a faith that's been passed down from generation to generation or something. Like how did Magrok become so spiritual compared to the other Umbron? So yeah,
he has spent a lot of sort of time, and again, this is shown in his card that he has Earth is one of his mountain is one of his elements. Yeah. That he is very just in tune with his surroundings. So most of the Umbron when they've come from the rift have just gone straight off to battle, and we haven't fully gone into this yet and what lies within the rift and where the Umbron come from there, but it's hard to tell you too much about without talking too much about the stuff that comes from there. But Magrok is one who's been a little bit more focused on maybe where the Umbron have come from than
like the origins and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Which I can't really tell you much about.
That's okay. Oh man, I'm sorry to keep putting you in that situation.
That's all right, no problem.
Okay, oh man. And then I guess besides that though, so you said that the Umbron will never go and try to go against General Carnage. So does his perspective?
Maybe they will. Right now, I don't. It's more that right now I don't see one who is as big and tough as General Carnage. So.
Oh man. Okay.
That General Carnage is by far he is the most intelligent. Because they're so combat based. General Carnage is very intelligent from a military strategist point of view, which for the Umbron is intelligence, if you see what I mean. Because everything they do is warlike, somebody who is the most most well-versed military general to them is the smartest. Maybe not the same way that we would say most intelligent, but for them he's the top. That doesn't mean that he's obviously the sneakiest though. So someone who's sneaky may be able to get the upper hand on him.
Right. So when describing the culture of the Umbron, then so it's pretty much whoever's the strongest, biggest, baddest is number one. It's not really like a generational past torch.
No, not at all. If someone can take that position, then they'll take that position. Okay. And you can see more infighting at those slightly lower ranks. Your Death Lords, your overseers, that kind of position, and that's definitely something that we are going to have more into some stories and more lore and stuff like that. But right now, General Carnage, he's the big bad. He's right up there, top of the pile at the moment.
He's awesome. I love General Carnage. His hero ability, it says like deal 2 damage to yourself and then add a weapon.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot of like the abilities are reflective of something character-wise of that person. So why does it have him deal 2 damage as opposed to just adding a card?
Yeah, so General Carnage has got, obviously he has you may or may not have noticed his left arm is entirely robotic.
Yep.
So he's got a giant claw arm, and that's actually running off a number of light stones that are some small shards of light stones that are plugged into his claw. But these are you probably shouldn't just be like messing around, plugging in light stones and stuff like that. And so this kind of thing takes a bit of a wear on him, strength-wise as well. So he kind of ties in there that by in a roundabout way, it's the idea that by using these additional things, which may be modifications, that he is injuring himself at the same time.
Oh wow, that's so cool. Kind of reminds me of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Nice.
that's General Carnage for you.
Man, I love General Carnage. So besides that though, I mean, so then perspective-wise, like, what's his name? Magrok. He's pretty much in line though. They both still have the same motivation or goal, which is
they have the same goal. Yeah, most of the Umbron are, as I say, the Umbron as a race are warlike. They do have goals. They do have objectives. They're not as stupid as people might think they are.
Right.
They're not just going out there. They have a plan. The stuff they're doing is for a reason. And the Kreeble are the stupid warlike race.
Brawlers.
Yeah, exactly. The Kreeble will just fight anyone. The Umbron have reasons for what they're doing. They're not just going out picking a fight anywhere. There's methods in their madness.
Oh right, absolutely.
Exactly. So, but yeah, they are still pulling in the same direction. The only one who looks like he's not is our Umbron barkeep, who's just just chilling in the pub now.
Yeah, heck yeah, he's doing it up.
Exactly. You know, that guy's just up to make a buck. Like,
nice.
he's opened his tavern, and
has his own card. He's just getting publicity now. It's
Exactly. He knows what he's doing.
Right. Alright, so that wraps it up, guys. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the In a Nutshell segment. I would really love your feedback in the description below, and it's something that I really want to continue doing, just creating some of these cool like little animations, themes for these heroes and whatnot as well. And anyways, I thank you guys for tuning in, and this is Testament checking out of the Umbron House. Take care, y'all.
Yeah!